Imagine a world where the temperatures soar high enough to melt lead, clouds rain acid, and the air is a suffocating cocktail of carbon dioxide. Welcome to Venus, a hellish world that's more hostile than any place on Earth. Yet, in the 20th century, humanity dared to explore it. Today, we'll dive into the fascinating missions to Venus, with a special focus on the relentless efforts of the Soviet Union. Venus is often called Earth's twin because of its similar size and gravity, but that's where the resemblance ends. Venus is a furnace. Its surface temperature is over 460 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt metal. The atmosphere is dense, composed of 96% of carbon dioxide, with clouds of sulfuric acid. Pressure on the surface is a crushing 90 times that of Earth, like being 900 meters underwater. Carl Sagan, in his book Cosmos, described Venus as a vision of hell. Despite this, scientists were determined to unlock its secrets. The first attempts to explore Venus came in the early 1960s. The United States launched two Mariner spacecraft. Mariner 1 unfortunately failed shortly after launch due to a navigation error, but Mariner 2 became the first successful spacecraft to visit Venus. In 1962, it flew by at a distance of 34,000 kilometers, collecting vital data. It confirmed Venus's scorching temperatures and revealed its slow rotation. While significant, these missions were just the beginning. The Soviet Union had its sights set firmly on Venus. Their Venera program became a symbol of perseverance. The first attempts, Venera 1 and 2, ended in a failure. Venera 1 was launched in 1961, but lost all contact before reaching Venus. Venera 2 followed in 1965, a flyby mission that also failed to transmit any data due to overheating issues. These early setbacks didn't deter the Soviets, who were determined to push the boundaries of planetary exploration. In 1966, Venera 3 made history as the first human-made object to impact another planet. Though it sent no data back, it marked an important milestone. Then came Venera 4 in 1967, the first spacecraft to successfully enter Venus's atmosphere and transmit data. It revealed the high concentration of carbon dioxide and the extreme pressures within the Venusian atmosphere. Venera 5 and 6 launched in 1969 were twin probes designed specifically to analyze the atmosphere. They descended through Venus's thick clouds and provided detailed information about atmospheric composition before succumbing to the intense pressure and heat. Venera 7, launched in 1970, was a groundbreaking achievement. It became the first spacecraft to land on Venus and successfully transmit data from the surface. For 23 minutes, it sent back critical temperature readings of around 465 degrees Celsius. Building on this success, Venera 8 followed in 1972. Equipped with more advanced instruments, it transmitted data for 50 minutes, confirming the extreme conditions on the surface and providing insights into the planet's atmospheric layers. In 1975, Venera 9 and 10 were launched as the first missions to capture images of Venus' surface. These spacecraft revealed a rocky, desolate landscape with jagged stones scattered across the desert-like landscape. Their cameras had to withstand immense pressure and heat to deliver these remarkable black and white images. Venera 11 and 12, launched in 1978, were equipped with instruments to study Venus's atmosphere and surface in even greater detail. They recorded atmospheric phenomena, including evidence of lightning within the dense clouds. By the 1980s, the Soviets achieved some of their most detailed explorations with Venera 13 and 14. These spacecraft, launched in 1982, sent back the first color images of Venus's surface and conducted soil analysis. They also recorded the eerie sounds of the Venusian atmosphere, providing a unique sensory experience of this alien world. The final Venera missions, 15 and 16, launched in 1983, were dedicated to mapping Venus's surface using radar. These orbiters created detailed topographic maps, revealing mountains, plains, and other geological features obscured by the planet's thick clouds. The Venera program, over 2 decades and 16 missions, showed the world that exploration isn't about immediate success, it's about persistence. Even as the Soviet Union dissolved in the early 1990s, its legacy in Venus exploration remained unmatched. Venus remains a fiery enigma, a reminder of both the power of nature and the resilience of human curiosity. Thanks to the determination of pioneers like those behind the Soviet Venera program, we've taken the first steps toward understanding our closest planetary neighbor, and one day we might return to uncover even more.